Hi, I'm Kelly Beard, president here at Merrick Real Estate, and today I have with us my friend Josh.riekena from Country Financial, and we wanted to talk about a topic that has recently hit close to our home because we've had a couple people near and dear to us who have lost their home in a house fire. They weren't actually homeowners. So I wanted to have Josh here to talk to us a little bit about renter's insurance, how important it is, what the cost of that could be, and what it would cover. Josh, what can you tell us about renter's insurance?
Sure. First and foremost, most people are concerned with the cost. Is this something that I can afford? If you're renting, it's typically a situation where you're budget conscious, or you could be moving in and out quite frequently, and homeownership just isn't in the cards for you. So typical renter's insurance is going to be anywhere between $10 and $20 a month. Oftentimes we see $12, $15 being the premium. There's two components to a renter's insurance policy, and that's usually something that we have to talk about first. The first and the one that most people don't think about is going to be the liability. So if someone was hurt on your premise, or if you were at fault in any kind of a claim, the injury to the other person, they can come back to you in the state of Illinois. Mm-hmm. So, we like to offer a base policy at $100,000. We do recommend $300,000 for that portion. The second part of the renter's insurance policy is going to be your personal property. And this is going to be where you get the coverage for your stuff.
Right.
This is typically
all the stuff that you lost in the fire.
What people think about when they think about, I need to insure my things. And, we do recommend it at replacement cost coverage. Replacement cost means if you lose a fire, or a couch in a fire, or if you lose your clothes in a fire, we give you the current value of what those would be to replace them. Right. Not what you'd get them for on Craigslist or eBay. A 10-year-old couch on Craigslist might be $50, where it could cost $2,000 to buy new.
Right. Yeah.
So that's usually the big difference on those.
So tell me, what depends on the cost? What gauges the cost on that? Is it the amount of rent that you pay? Just the amount that you would estimate your belongings to be?
That's a good question. It's not really based on the rent that you pay. It can be based on what type of dwelling you live in. So if you live in a brick structure or a multifamily like that, it does have slightly different rates than if it was a traditional frame-built home, but not by very much, especially not outside of Cook County, which has its own rate structure. But really, it's going to come down to how much stuff do you need to insure. So if it's a four-family home, or a four-bedroom home, and you've got a house full of kids, and you've got all that, we might need 50, 60, 70,000 of coverage. If it's a kid that just got out of college and starting a new place, we recommend the base 15 or 20,000, and that'd be more than enough to cover your stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think in the situations that happened close to us, luckily no one was hurt, but it did bring up a good topic because it's one of those things that no one thinks it's going to happen to them, and with the recent events and how often it really does happen, we just wanted to give a little bit of information about how easy it is to get renter's insurance, and also ask, if you know someone that is renting, pass this video on to them. Make sure that they are, spending a little bit of money to cover themselves. And if they don't have an insurance agent, Josh will be happy to talk to them about how to get that started and how little you can spend to make sure that if something like this devastating would happen to you, you would be covered. Thanks for being here with us today, Josh.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Cal.
Thanks. Have a great day.